Welcome to my presentation for Assignment 5 over the company Fit Tea and their campaign with the Kardashian-Jenner family. So to start, I chose this campaign because it was interesting based on how many people it could really reach. They had a breadth of key influencers including Kourtney, Kylie, Kendall, Khloe, Kim, Kris, and even Scott Disick and a few of the family friends, helping them in their marketing effort. Each of these their family target market, and all as one, they also have their own individual target market, which I will get into a little bit later. But it's interesting to see how the power of celebrity endorsement can reach so many people across so many social media, especially when each of these ladies has millions of followers across every one of their accounts. Choose a company, they could have done a that would have been executed a little better. They have had a scandal that I will get into a little bit later in the presentation, and it could have really been avoided just with some due diligence. I also chose this campaign because I followed it from the start, and I remember when they started posting about Fit Tea and watching internet personalities offer their own narration of the product, and I've really just paid attention to this for a while now, and it was interesting to be able to choose a campaign that I've watched so closely. So to start, I did an analysis of the company. I started by calling in and talking to some management at Fit Tea. I wanted to know what their target market was. And they told me they're reaching men and women both, anyone above the age of 13 that's looking to boost their metabolism and lose weight. Next, I performed a SWOT analysis to really just see the strengths this company had and how they could distinguish themselves from others. So to start, this campaign started with aggressive marketing. When each of your key influencers that you're reaching out to has millions of followers, you're going to get a lot of exposure right away. And although all exposure can be referred to as good exposure, the Kardashians do have quite a few haters that Fit Tea could have anticipated looking into their product and examining it for themselves. It's also hard for this company, like a couple weaknesses are, competing in a standard product market where there's little differentiation between competitors. And it's a newer company, so they really had minimum resources to get this campaign going and to gain their reach. And for a little company like this, reaching out to the Kardashians was very expensive, so it must have cost them a lot of money just to get their name out there. A couple opportunities they have is differences in packaging that they could perhaps use later to lower costs, and the growing popularity of these detox diets. Many people are interested in them and following them. And then some threats are how many competitors there are in the detox market. The Kardashians themselves even lend their power to other detoxes, which Fit Tea could have in their contract prohibited. There are also many ingredients in their various products, which means their costs could change a lot, and that could, from where they source their products, and that could really hurt their balance sheet and their income statement in the end. And it was an existing market already with loads of competitors, and the press is very critical on the Kardashians, so they should have anticipated a bit more backlash than they did. Delving into their social media presence, you can see Fit Tea has the most followers on Instagram with 1.7 million people on their page. They only follow 5,000 people, and they have over which are commonly just people with packages of the tea and oftentimes workout memes. On Twitter, they have 1.34 million followers and are only following 88, and Fit Tea has over 5,500 tweets on this account. They are definitely the least active on Facebook, often just reposting pictures that they'll post on Instagram at the same time, and they only have 148,000 likes on these. Getting more into their social media profiles, you can see that on the Instagram picture screenshot on the right of this page, they often just post memes and GIFs about working out and how it's effective. Their most traffic definitely comes when a Kardashian posts about them. As you can see from this post that Kourtney Kardashian did on Twitter, she said that she starts her new year right with a cup of Fit Tea. So when a Kardashian posts about Fit Tea, on Twitter it often receives about 10,000 favorites and about 1,000 retweets, which is a small percentage of what their usual tweet would receive. On Facebook, they're really only lucky if 1,000 people like a post regarding Fit Tea. Their most traffic definitely comes in on Instagram. Kim recently had a photo that is already almost at 1 million likes. They have a lot of reliance on the reshare value that they get with the Kardashians. The individual Fit Tea sites don't get more than 100 likes on many posts, which, when they have over 1.7 million followers on Instagram, is a little suspicious. And they never show people drinking the tea. They often just show people with the packages of their products. You never really see the end effect or what a cup of the tea looks like. So, the goal of this campaign was to increase awareness of Fit Tea through social media advertising by utilizing these celebrity endorsers. As you can see, Scott Disick on the right has his Fit Tea bottle and package out, but you still don't see that he's drinking it or that it's even been made in the cup yet. That will come into play a little bit later on. Another goal of this campaign was to increase revenues by reaching a segment of their target market by way of the Kardashian market. The Kardashian target market has been labeled as teenage to middle-aged people interested in clothing, cosmetics, appearance, diet, supplements, and workout routines. So by having these family members post about the tea, which is supposed to increase your appearance, diet, and is a diet supplement, and is commonly used with workout routines, they are appealing to a broad segment of the Kardashian market. And their goal is to have this segment purchase their tea, in addition to the customers they already have. So, how this campaign played out. They first gained a massive following right after the Kardashians started frequently posting that the tea resulted in major weight loss. Then popular internet personalities took to posting about their own experience, and they provided their own testimonials regarding the tea. Most of these testimonials stated that the tea did nothing besides give them an energy boost, which was not expected because they did not disclose how much caffeine was in the tea. Following this, the press attacked the Kardashian family for false advertising, saying that Fit Tea caused them to lose weight. Many people were outraged that these trusted key influencers would promote a product for money, and then they found out that most of these, or all of this family, was not even taking the products themselves. The truth came out, and Fit Tea was forced to reveal that they paid the Kardashians to pitch with no intention of them trying it. They never had to try the tea. So now, even though they've gained a huge following, they have experienced a lot of backlash, and a lot of people are very angry at the Kardashians and at Fit Tea for false advertising. Although Fit Tea is still in business and they're doing pretty well, they have lost a lot of that initial sales boost they got when the Kardashians first started posting, and now they're at a fairly steady rate as they had been before. Some further repercussions from this campaign were that Fit Tea was accused of purchasing fake followers. So an account with over 1 million Twitter followers, would be expected to have more than 30 retweets and 90 favorites, as seen in this post on the right from December 2016. This raises suspicions that Fit Tea really didn't gain that many followers, and that when they purchased them, it was a dishonest move, and they were just trying to make themselves look better, when in reality, not that many people followed them. At least that's what was accused. They never admitted to the fake followers. They've also been accused of fake testimonies. So on their website, there are hundreds of testimonies saying that the tea causes them to lose weight. But many of them are worded so that they seem fake or falsely generated. A lot of them are, oh my god, it worked, I lost 10 pounds. But there's really no heart behind the post, and many people have speculated that Fit Tea went in and did a lot of these reviews themselves. People also weren't aware of how much caffeine was in the tea, so people would take this expecting it to just boost their metabolism, when in the end they would have huge energy spikes. Many people complained of having shakes. They didn't realize that the ingredients in the tea, although completely organic, contained a lot of caffeine. The Kardashian family is known to have many haters. People are out to get them over anything. And these haters took to buying this tea to give it their own testimony. And many of them said that it caused nothing besides the increase in energy. On top of that, the critiques from the press really hurt their brand image. They also have been accused of having suspicious customer service. They offer a 110% guarantee that you'll lose weight, and they offer a helpline every day. But when you call this helpline, it's a sales line, and they really are just trying to sell you tea over the phone instead of on the internet. And people have accused this 110% guarantee of not being followed through after complaining that the tea did not do the stated effect. So, as we can see, this campaign could have been run a little more honestly. Fit Tea really should have speculated that the Kardashian haters would have responded and tried out the product, and they should have realized that internet personalities, there are more internet personalities besides the Kardashians that can debunk false advertising. Instead of focusing on the weight loss aspect, which has never been proven scientifically or by anyone rather than the company saying it, I would have focused on the organic quality of the tea. The tea is made from 100% organic materials. And if they would have focused on that more rather than do this detox, tea talks, and you'll lose weight, they may have come off more honest to their customers. Now it's required, but when this campaign started, it was not required for celebrities to disclose when posts are ads versus testimonials. So many people thought that the Kardashians were simply posting this because they believed the tea made them lose weight, when in reality they were just being paid to promote a product, which was very dishonest to their fans. So, as you can see in this post to the right, made by Kylie Jenner, she had to use hashtag ad in the post to disclose that it was not a testimonial. She is being paid to do this. They have been accused of fake reviews, and although it's not been confirmed, it is something that the management should consider stopping if it is. It is just not an honest way to do a business. I said they should stop advertising the weight loss while it has not been scientifically proven already. And they need to post more before and after results. They might not be able to because the tea doesn't cause weight loss, but if they could find a way that was scientifically backed or tracked throughout weeks, it could gain them some could increase their brand image that had been hurt by this scandal. They also never show the end product. They never show the tea in the glass. You can see it in the glass, on the bag in the post to the right, but you never see a celebrity drinking the tea. There always is a Fit Tea water bottle or a tea bottle, but you never can see inside it, you never see them drinking from it, so it really doesn't look like they've even tried the product. And they need to be more open with the customers. I called in and I asked for a manager, and it took me a while to get some answers from them. I just told them I was trying to do a marketing project over the company, and they tried selling me tea until I finally asked to speak to someone higher than the salesperson I was speaking to. The helpline is offered for people having potentially adverse effects to the caffeine in the tea, but when you call, they just try to sell it to you. So I would really have a helpline rather than a sales line. In conclusion, this campaign really achieved massive attention at first, and they achieved heightened sales initially. But due to the scandal of the false advertising, the end result was in far lower sales after the initial buzz. Sales, of course, were heightened when the Kardashians started posting because people thought if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. But in the end, when they found out that the Kardashians may have not even tried the tea, it really hurt them, and it hurt the Kardashian and Fit Tea brand image. And it really resulted in decreased brand sentiment for each of these brands, and especially Fit Tea. Although the Kardashians did false advertise, they have such a huge following that it really was only a blip on their radar, while a small company like Fit Tea should not have engaged in dishonest business practices, especially with key influencers of their caliber. The whole campaign started with a short-term success and boost in sales, but it's resulted in a long-term backlash with many people not trusting the company. Overall, I think that this campaign could have been executed better if they were just more honest. No one wants to follow a company that's dishonest. And to put it how Kim Kardashian would, it's tragic what happened. Here are my references, which, in addition to the phone call I made to Fit Tea and the interview I had with their managers, led to this presentation. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found it informative. Best, Kelton Zinashek.